Okay, so this is my PyCharm, and then I want to create a project in PyCharm. So we go to menu file, new project, and we're gonna work in this windows to create a new project. Okay, so the most important is that you provide the location for your project. Yeah, it should be an empty folder. Okay, because to create a project in PyCharm, normally we have a lot of temporary file. Actually, this is used to create a kind of virtual environment in PyCharm. So we're going to have a lot of files in your project. So it is better that you create an empty folder. Okay, so I open an empty folder. Yeah. I create a new folder. I provide a name. Okay, so it should be IoT gateway, for instance. And it is also important for you to check the version of your Python interpreter. Okay, so at my site, it is Python 3.8. So if you install many versions of the Python, it's going to be listed in this choice, in this combo box. Okay, so please select the best one you have. I'm not sure, but it is better that you use the version 3.8, because in the future maybe we're gonna work a little bit with AI problems. So the newer versions with the Python is not supported for AI processing. So according to my experience, the best version we should use is 3.8 or other. Yeah, but 3.8 is enough. Create a main Py welcome script. Yeah, this is the default Python file in your project. So then we create the project. I should open in a new window. Yeah. Okay, so please confirm to me by number 1 if you already created a project at your site. Okay, so this is some experience for students who firstly working with the Python. Okay, so but I guess that many of you already have work with Python. Okay, so normally when you have a Python file, yeah, you should bring something to the screen. Okay, so like you bring out to the screen like IoT gateway, for instance. Yeah, this is the first command in your source code, and immediately you can run this source code to check if the project is created successfully or not. Okay, so bring out something with a Python file to be sure that this is the file you are working. Yeah. So normally with me, when I create a new Python file, I bring out something to the screen. If there is a problem or not. Okay, so many students, you already have your projects, so I hope that there is no problem. So if you have any problem, please raise your hand or chat something so that I can see your problem and I'm gonna try to fix. Yeah. You should share your screen or turn on your mic. Okay. But if you already have your project, so this is the source code, you should use it to create the Python. So I provide you the link to download everything. Yeah, so please copy everything from this link and paste the source code into your project. We're gonna explain it. Yeah, some main parts of the source code. So other parts you should investigate by yourself. Yeah, you can use Visual Studio Code to work with this project. There is no problem for me. But maybe the UI in Visual Studio Code is a little bit different to PyCharm. For instance, if we want to install a packet, maybe the UI in Visual Studio Code is a little bit different. But if you already have some experience in Visual Studio Code, you can use it. Yeah, whatever editor you have. Yeah. Okay, so this is something nice with the PyCharm. Okay, so the second line in your project. So I hope that there is no problem for you to copy the source code to your project. So this one is used to import a library. So normally to work with advanced applications, normally you need a library. Okay, and in Python, this is used to import a library to your source code, and after that you can use some API from this library. Similar like you work with the Arduino platform or any platform. So in Python, this is somehow same. We need and from PyCharm, whenever you see this red underline here, you can move the cursor, and there's gonna be a hint for you. Yeah. Install packet PyHo MQTT. Yeah, this is the name of the library. Normally, the name of the library is the same with the packet, but sometimes it can be different. So like here, the name of the packet is PyHo MQTT. This is something you can click if you are using the PyCharm. Okay, this is the first way to add a library in PyCharm. The second method, if the hint is not appear, you can go to the terminal. Yeah, terminal is here. It is at the end of the PyCharm. You switch to the terminal and you type pip install PyHo MQTT and you press enter. Yeah. After that, the library is installed to your project. Yeah. I don't know if there is something different to Visual Studio Code, but I guess that you have to type the pip command in Visual Studio Code to install the PyHo MQTT library. So please install the PyHo MQTT and confirm to me if the library is installed successfully by number 2. Yeah, when you saw that successfully installed PyHo MQTT, it means that everything is okay. And you can confirm to me by number 2 if this library is already installed to your project. Yeah, bit 3, okay. This is the command in Visual Studio Code, right? Because this is the version 3. Yeah. If you want to run the Python script in Visual Studio Code, I think you have to type Python 3. So one more thing to confirm that the library is successfully installed is that this keyword is not in red anymore. Okay, it is green again. Okay. Yeah. This is another library, but it is already supported in Python. Yeah, so you don't need to install any library like the system library in Python. Yeah, this is also the same for JSON package here. Okay. Okay, so this is your account. This is the token is copied from your account. Okay, so please create a device in ThingsBoard, and after that, copy the access token of your device and place it here. and confirm to me by number 3. This is my token. Yeah, you have your own. In the previous lecture, you already have your device, right? Yeah, you go to ThingsBoard, create an account, and create a new device. And after that, when you have a device, you have the token. So please use this token and pass it in your Python source code. Confirm to me by number 3 if you already finished. Okay, so around 7 students, you are finished, and we need to wait a little bit. Yeah, I hope that you can work directly in the lecture so that it can save your time at home to finish the first lab. Okay, so because if you have any problem here, then we're going to try to have you directly. Yeah. Around 10 students. Okay, so actually right now you can run your Python source code, but I would like to explain a little bit before you can run the first demo on IoT Gateway. So it is simple. So the line number 6 to number 8 is the information of your server. Okay, so the broker address is the host of your server, and we all have the same host, which is the demo.thingsboard.io. So in the future, if you want to deploy the ThingsBoard server in your host, this is also possible. You can download the source code of the ThingsBoard, build it, and deploy on your host, and you're gonna have another broker address, so you can change it here. Right? So if some students you have experience or you have a host, you can try to work with this part. It can be one extra point for you. Okay, I will add this extra point in the first lab. The default port of the connections we're gonna use, this is the MQTT connections, and the default port is 1883. Okay, so this is the default port of the MQTT connections. Yeah, this is the protocol we used to exchange the data between the gateway and the server. ThingsBoard access token. Yeah, this is actually the username of your device. Okay, we have the username, but we don't have the password. Yeah, access token is the username. Okay, so this is the configuration of your server. Future, maybe you have the password for your device as well. So if you want to set the password, but the access token is enough for us to log in into your account. They are this is a function in Python programming language. Yeah. Def mean define functions, and this is the function name subscribe. Yeah, similar to a YouTube channel. Yeah, you can subscribe to a YouTube to receive the notification from the server. So if you want to receive something from the server, you need to subscribe to a channel. So in MQTT, we say that we subscribe to a topic. Yeah, we're going to talk about it later. But at the beginning, we don't subscribe. We don't receive any message. Yeah, if we subscribe, we're going to receive a message. But if we don't, yeah, there is no message for us. Okay. Connected means after you already connect successfully to the server. Yeah, it's going to be executed these functions. Okay, yeah, they are all three main functions for MQTT connections. We can have more functions, but three are just enough. Okay, subscribe to a channel or a topic, receive some message from topics you already subscribed. Yeah, this is a function which is called after you connect successfully to the server. Okay, so client is an object of MQTT client class. Okay, yeah, we create an object. Yeah, this is a high level programming language. You provide some parameter like the name of your client. Yeah, you can put any name you want. Okay, so like I said, your access token, just the username. Okay, and we set the username and password. Yeah. We have two different parameters in this method, but we just use the first one. It is the username, and we don't have the password for this account. Okay. Yeah. Whenever we connect successfully to the server, we call the connected. Okay, we call it connected. Yeah. Yeah. What we did in the connected. Yeah, we subscribe to a topic. Yeah, this is whenever you have a message sent to the server, everything gonna be published in this topic. Yeah, but we're gonna talk about it later. We just subscribe to it firstly, and we're gonna work on this function later. Okay, so whenever we subscribe successfully, we call subscribe. Okay, or message, which is received message. And right now, the main source code is we try to publish three different values to the server, which is the temperature, humidity, and the light intensity. You can change it. The error in typo here. Okay. Yeah. So right now, like we hard code the value of these sensors. In the future, this value is going to be received by the gateway from some sensor nodes. Yeah, they send some sensory data to the gateway. The gateway will capture this value and send to the server. But at the beginning, we hard code these sensors value. Okay, so everything gonna be packaged in a JSON format. I have to follow the format of the server, and this is the JSON format. We're gonna have three different fields: that the temperature, humidity, and the light, and they are the values of these fields. Yeah. Whenever we update these value, we try to change a little bit to see that we have some successfully data. Okay, we publish to this topic. Yeah, this is the topic we have for every device. Okay, yeah, and the server figure out which device which is based on the access token. Okay, from this information, the server gonna know that these values are gonna be published in which device. Okay, so every 5 seconds we publish a new value, so you can change it to 10 or even longer. I think 10 is enough. Okay, so you can try to run the Python source code, yeah, and check if everything is published successfully to your server by checking on the telemetry data in the server. You can go to your device and there's gonna be a tab named latest telemetry. Yeah, click on this tab and run your Python source code, and you're gonna see the data is updated every 10 seconds. Like I change it to 10 seconds. Okay, so confirm to me by number 4 if everything is okay. But if there is any issue, you can raise your hand and share your screen. I'm gonna try to help. Okay, so now I can run my Python source code. Yeah, so everything like is okay. Yeah, and I go to my server to check if the data is published to the server. I can stop my screen. Yeah. Okay, this is here. Yeah, whenever you access to your account in the server, so please go to the details of your device. You go to the latest telemetry, and you're gonna have some data which is they are published to the server. So every 10 seconds, like this value is updated. Yeah, of course you can update many sensors value to the server, but please indicate the value of the sensor by a key. Yeah, this is the key of the value. Okay, you're gonna be in a couple. So this is the format of the JSON string. Okay, so this is two first requirements for your lab. Okay, so the next requirement for your lab is to create a simple dashboard. Okay, so I'll show you what the dashboard looks like. Okay, so you can create something like this one. Yeah, to display the value you sent to the server, but we're going to use some different UI to make it nicely. Okay, this is some text field, or you can use some Gauss device, yeah, to display the value you have. Yeah. Or even you can try to create a Google Map UI, yeah, to display where you are depending on the GPS information of your device. Yeah. Imagine that in the future you can have 10 different devices, and you can have an overview of your devices where they deploy in the field. Okay, so this is our target. Okay, so we can start. Yeah, you go to the dashboard and you click on a new button here, like you work with a device. Okay, there is an add dashboard button here. Create a new dashboard. Okay, so I can put a title, CC01 IoT dashboard. You can put some description information, but just the title is enough. Yeah, then you create, then you can click on the add button to create your own dashboard. Yeah, maybe you can investigate this feature. Today I saw it. Maybe this is another layout when you link to a mobile phone. Yeah, when you display your dashboard on your PC, we have a layout. We have another shape, but when we open the URL in a mobile phone, maybe we can arrange again the UI in the dashboard. Okay, so please investigate if you have some time. And we click on the add button here to create our dashboard. Yeah, similar to a device. So please make the dashboard in public access. Okay, because you have to provide this link to your report and you access to your dashboard to check. Okay, so please make your dashboard public by click on this icon. So make your dashboard public. Yeah, so this is the link you have to save it. Yeah, you can keep it in anywhere you want, and this is the link. Yeah, you have to post it in your report. Okay. Yeah, we have a check here, mean that the dashboard is public right now. Okay, so click on any white space in this slide. Yeah, click on any white space and open dashboard to design your dashboard. Okay, so confirm to me by number 5 if you're already in this screen. Yeah, this is where we're gonna work in our dashboard to design some UI in the dashboard. Okay, so from the list of the dashboard, you can click on any white space in a line and go to the details of your dashboard. So any problem, you can raise your hand, okay? Yeah, otherwise I'm gonna go on. Okay, so Quang Vũ. Any random field, there is no problem. You can keep it there. Yeah, I also try to delete, but this is just the temporary fields, and it is not really saved in your account, so you don't need to delete the redundant fields in the latest telemetry. There is no problem. Okay. Okay, so we can start to create the first UIs on the dashboard. Yeah, you can click on the edit button, yeah, on the right. You click on the add button, add new widget, yeah, and we create new widget. Yeah, the button is here. Okay, so like you click on the edit button, there is another add button, and you click another new button. Yeah, three different steps to access to the UI of the ThingsBoard. Okay, so many I would say very modern UI are supported in ThingsBoard. Okay, so this is really a nice tool for us to create a very quick dashboard. After that, if we really want to deploy the project with like 100 nodes, yeah, 100 different devices, you need a new server, but for a demo less than 50, I think this server is good enough for us to try. Yeah. You don't need to pay anything, it is free. Yeah, this is the most important. It is free. Okay, so you can have a check, you can have a look. Yeah. Okay, so for the first UI, we click on this one, the card display. This is a type of okay, you see you have a lot of UI to place in your dashboard, and currently I am using this one, simple card, but you can use anyone you like. But at the beginning, we can start with this one, simple card. Yeah, I can create again for you. Yeah, so you can click on this UI, simple card, to display the latest value from the gateway. Okay, we just display the current value of the sensors. And you have this dialog. Okay, this one is used to configure the data on your UI. Okay, so you from the gateway you can send many values, but which value going to be linked to this UI? So this is the configuration of the UI, and normally this is the data source. Yeah, so for a simple card, you just need one field from your sensors. This is enough, but for the future, for some advanced components, maybe we need more information to display on a UI, but right now we just need one. Okay, so you can click on the add button here. Yeah. For the data source, you have the add button. So click on this button. Okay, so firstly, you need to create an entity alias. Okay, the type here is entity, but you can create an alias for this one. So I can type here, which is temperature. So you can put everything in the in caps, okay, yeah, and click on create a new one, because this is the first time you create an alias. Okay, click on this one. For the filter type, okay, for the filter type, so please select the first one, which is single entity. Yeah, and for the type, this is also the first one, which is device. Single entity and device, they are on the first choice in the list. And finally, this is the final step, yeah, from the device in the list. So wait some seconds. If you see that there is no device here, yeah, this is a little bit delayed due to the network, so don't worry. Few seconds later, yeah, you're gonna have a list. So please select correctly your device. So for me, this is the demo device. Okay, so this is your device you created before. So please select the right one. Yeah. Finally, click on the add button here. Yeah. So we just finished on the second field of the data source, which is the entity alias. Okay. And we're going to have one more field to link from the data source to the field of the sensors, to the value of the sensors. So you can click on this one, which is currently in red. Yeah. And you're going to have your field in the list. So please select the right one, which is the temperature here. So we just need the temperature, so you can click somewhere on the dialog to close the selected list. Yeah, we just need the temperature value. This is enough for us for this UI. And you can click on the add button here to create your UI. We can come back to this dialog again and change some display and change some setting, but at the beginning it is enough. Okay, create an alias and link to your field and click on the add button here. Yeah, and you have a label. We can say this is a label to display the current value of the sensors. So every 10 seconds the value is updated. As you can see on my screen, this is updated every 10 seconds. But please run your gateway. Okay, so run your gateway and the value is updated to the server. So please confirm to me by number, I don't know, 6, if you already have a card on your dashboard. Okay, this is the first UI. Okay, so if you want to change a little bit the display of the temperature or even this value, you can click on the edit button here. Yeah, the edit button here, and you can come back to the setting of your UI. So for this label, the keyword temperature here is here. Yeah, you have to change it here. It is not easy for me at the beginning to change the display here, but yeah, we're gonna have the edit button here. Yeah, you can click on this button. The key is temperature, so you don't need to change here, but this is the label. You can change it. Even you want to display something in Vietnamese, you click on the save button. This is the label, save button, and you confirm your change. Yeah, you want to see it's going to be changed it here. Yeah, for the data setting, you can check it. Okay, so we have degree Celsius here because we have this property is set to degree Celsius. If you remove it, like you put it in Faraday, yeah, you can change whatever you want. And I think this is the most parameter you need to change with a simple card. Yeah, normally we change it here. If you want to change the color, yeah, it is here. The color is here. In the setting, you have a lot of color. You can try to change it and click on the apply button to see the effect. If you don't like it, you can run back it again. Okay, like I want to change it to another color, like to the blue one. Yeah, select and apply, and you have it. Okay, so I think this is easy for you, so please do it. Similarly to the first UI, create another symbol card to display the value of humidity. Yeah, so also please change the unit of the humidity to %. Okay, so you can create by your own another symbol card, but in the second one, you display the value of the humidity. Okay, and confirm to me by number 8 if you finished for this step. I'm gonna work also. Yeah. Filter type and the demo device. You can drag and drop your UI on the screen, and after everything is finished, you click on the apply button here, and this is the UI of your dashboard. Okay, whenever you want to change this UI, you click on the edit button again to make another UI. But this is some first step. And you can put it whatever you want. Okay, so even I can add another symbol card. Add okay, not so bad. Yeah, and okay, so I saw that many students you already finished my requirement, but we wait a little bit. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, more than 10 students. Yeah. Okay, so 5 minutes for your issues. Okay, so if you have any problems, you can raise your hand and you can share your screen. Yeah, you can raise your hand and I'm gonna call your name and you share your screen and try to fix. So please remember that you have to run your gateway. Yeah. Whenever the gateway is running, the data is updated in the server every 10 seconds. So for me, this is every 10 seconds. You can arrange your symbol cards in the dashboard. You can go to Google and search for some IoT dashboard to see how they arrange the components in a screen. Yeah, this is somewhere you can reference from the Google. Okay, so if there is no problem, we can continue to make another UI. But it is very similar to the symbol card. They are almost the same steps. Okay. Again, you click on the edit button and you click on a new widget. Yeah, and click create new widget. But right now we're gonna use the analog gouts. Okay, this is a very nice UI. Yeah. You can click on this UI and we choose the temperature. Yeah, temperature gout. To display the value of the temperature, this is very nice. Okay, so we can select this one. Yeah, so you see that we have the dialog, which is exactly the same with symbol card we worked before. We also click on the add button, but right now you already have an entity alias, so you can reuse. Yeah, you don't need to create a new one. So we click on the temperature here because we're going to use it to display the value of the temperature. Okay. Yeah, and you just click on the temperature field, and this is enough. Yeah, the first step is enough. You can click on the add button to see this UI is created in your dashboard. Okay, and the value here is exactly the same as the value display here, but because this is a little bit out of range, yeah, 167 at my site, so I can try to run my Biden gateway again to move the value to 30. Okay, and every 10 seconds it is updated. And you can use this one to display the value of the temperature. So right now it is 31. Okay, so confirm to me again by number one if you already have this UI in your dashboard. A very simple UI. Yeah. And we're gonna work on the setting later, but at the beginning, you can reuse the entity alias, yeah, which is the temperature we created before to display on the dashboard. At the end of the lecture, I'm gonna show you the first lab. Yeah, give you more information so that you can start for the first lab. But exactly you work again for this lecture. Yeah, so actually I move the lab to the lecture, and after in the lab later, we can have some theory or some exercise to prepare for the final exam, for instance. But we have to work on the lab first. Okay, so we can go to the setting of this UI to work a little bit. Yeah, there is an edit button for the gauge. So please click on this button. For an advanced UI, okay, so the setting parameters, yeah, they are in the advanced tab. It is here. It is not here, but it is here. Yeah, you can click on the advanced tab. The first thing normally you're going to change is the minimum and the maximum of the temperature value or any value you want to display here. This is the domain of the sensors. You can change it to 0, or the maximum is 100, for instance. Whenever you change something, you can click on this button to see the effect on your UI. You can see this is changed. And the unit title, this is temperature. I guess this is the display caption here, so you can change this if you want. It's better right now. Yeah, the minimum, the maximum, and the unit title. There are some first three parameters normally we're gonna change. And you can move down. Yeah, a beautiful in this UI is that you can highlight some regions in the clock. Yeah, it is similar like a clock. Like for your applications, like if the temperature is lower than 50, it is in green, and after that it is in yellow, and after that it is red. Okay, you can have some information on the clock like this one, so you can change it from 0 to 50. Yeah, and you make it green, for instance. For the second field, from 50 to it is from 75, for instance. Change the color to orange or yellow, whatever you want. I just select a random. Yeah, the next one from 75 to 100, I put a red color. Yeah, and we just need 3 highlight regions. Yeah, we just need 3, so we can delete for the rest. Yeah, you can click on delete button here. Yeah. Yeah. Until you see there is a new button and everything is deleted, and we just have 3 different regions for this UI and apply for the change. I don't know why. How we can say this one. The step size is not really good. Yeah. Start. Text Angel. I think it is here. Maybe I can change a little bit. So why it is a little bit strange. Okay. The display here is not really good. Yeah. I will try to fix it. Thanks, Angel. Maybe you change it to 20. It's gonna be better. Yeah, it is not really nice display, right? But okay, so we're gonna work it later. Yeah, so this is some parameters you can work in the advanced setting. Yeah, you can put some colors in your UI. I don't know, it is not really a good one, but you can check it and change it later. Yeah, this is from 20. Okay, so I display the value from 20 to 100. Yeah, and some numbers here, they are not really good, but there is no problem. Yeah, even you can remove everything here. It is up to you. And this is the first. In the data setting, they're going to be the information you need to care, which is the number of digits after floating point. It is here. If you put 0, this is 74, and there is no dot after this value. Yeah. 96. Okay, so we're gonna try to change it. The maximum, you mean? The maximum is 96. We're gonna try. The maximum is 96. Okay. And I also change on the color here. It is much more better. But do you have any principle? We're gonna try to understand the stick here. Setting here, it is display legend, which is the advanced. So unit title minor. Yeah, maybe it is somewhere here. You can change this to 2 if you want. You see the box here. Highlight that tick number. Animations, yeah, many informations you can try. Okay, so confirm to me by number 2 to be 100. Change the count from 12 to 10. Okay, this is the tick count. Okay, very nice, thanks. Okay, so this is here. What? And to see what we have changed in this one. Okay, so I will work on this later, but you can add a new widget here, and they're gonna be a kind of digital grounds. Yeah, it is also a very nice display, but I think you can work by your, yeah. What I suggest here is that you can use this one. Which one? Yeah, this is here. Digital vertical bar. Yeah, you can use it. Yeah, to display the humidity, for instance. Or this one. Yeah, LCD bar gauge, whatever you want. This is humidity as well. Yeah, you can choose it, and we choose the easiest entity alias, which is the humidity here. And we click on the add button, and we have this here. Very easy and very quick to have a new UI in the dashboard. We also go to the advanced to see the minimum, the maximum. Yeah, try to change the display on the field. Maybe this time it is here. Yeah, it is here. Okay, data setting percent. Okay, the display is not really nice. Okay, but there is no problem. Okay, so you can click on the confirm button to see what you have right now. Yeah, you can arrange the UI to a better order. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, this is another UI for us. I can try to move it somewhere. Like I put it here, put it here. Okay, like this one. No, we just have two different options for this one. Yeah, and we confirm the change here. Okay, so we go to the last UI on the dashboard, which is a map. Yeah, and to work a map, you need to send a value of longitude and latitude. Yeah, and we have to come back to the Python source code because we need to send more information to the server. Okay, which is the longitude and latitude. Okay, so I can stop a little bit for the UI, and we come back to the Python source code a little bit. Where is my Windows? it is here. Okay, this is two more information we need to send to the server, which is the longitude and latitude. Yeah, so please type in correct keyword, because when we need to adapt to a map, yeah, this information is very important. These information are very important to map to the map. And we need to change a little bit on our JSON data. Okay, yeah, so we can add more here. So like since longitude, okay, so very quick. You have two more informations. They are published to the server. Yeah, so please copy correctly the keyword here. Yeah, this is the key. This key is for the map to extract the information and display a marker on the UI. Okay, so this is the reason why we have to put a very precise value here. And we run again the gateway to publish the data to the server. Okay. Okay, so after this step, so please check on your latest telemetry data. It is located under the device, under your device. To check that if the value of longitude and latitude they are published to your server already. So please remember that we have a comma here, so don't forget this one. Now we have 5 different fields they are sent to the server: the temperature, humidity, and the light. We are simulating some sensor values. In the future, this one can be dynamic. Yeah, the temperature and the humidity, they are also the same. We received some information from the sensors and we update the value dynamically. But right now we fix it, yeah, just to test the server firstly. Okay, so confirm to me by number 3 if the longitude and the latitude, they are already published to your server. We can continue to the dashboard. So I found that will work very quick, so we can move a little bit fast. Yeah, this is here. Okay, so we add a new UI similarly when we worked before, but right now, but this time we're going to work with the map. Yeah, it is at the end of the list. You can find it here. You can try with this map, but firstly we can work with Google Maps. Okay, Google Map here, route street map, time series. Okay, many things you can try. Tencent maps, but we try with the Google Map. This is the dialog we have. Okay, so click on the add button. Right now we create another alias entity. Yeah, we can create a new one like Google Map, for instance, and we create a new one. Similar, we choose single entity device and select your device. Okay, but for this one, yeah, please add for me the longitude, latitude, temperature, and humidity. Yeah. So this is a UI. You can add more sensory data to the UI. Okay. So please help me to add four different parameters in the latest field: longitude, latitude, temperature, and the humidity. Yeah, and then you click on the add button here, and you already have a map, yeah, display on your UI. Okay, so like this one. So if the key longitude and latitude, it is not correct, they are not correct, you don't see a marker in the map like this one. And you have to change a lot in the setting. But it is better if we can publish a correct key for the JSON format, the JSON string. Yeah. It's going to be faster to work with the map if you publish the sensory data with a right key. Okay, so you can try to go to the setting of the Google Map. You can try to change a little bit, like you can change the name of your device, like the first stations. Yeah. And whenever you click on the marker, you can display some details like this one. Yeah, we can change these display as well. Okay, click on this one, click again, it is closed. Yeah, we go to the edit button, we go to the advanced here. Yeah, even you can try to change the map type, satellite, if you want. Yeah, whatever you want. Hybrid, I don't know what is it. You can try to change it. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so you see latitude key name is they are default in latitude and longitude, so that is the reason why we have to make it right. So if you use another keyword, you have to change it here, but at the beginning we use exactly latitude and longitude. Entity name, yeah, this is the caption of the marker. You can try to change it if you want. Yeah, like the first station, you can put a Vietnamese if you want. Yeah, you can see it is changed. Show tooltip on click. Okay, whenever we click on this marker, there's gonna be a tooltip. Yeah, you can change whatever you want. Show tooltip on hover. Yeah, when you move the cursor, you see the details, whatever you want. Auto close tooltip. Yeah. And what you want to display on the tooltip, yeah, you need to change it here. Exactly here. So like you Vietnamese, some keyword like the latitude is in độ, and the longitude to vĩ độ. Okay. So please very careful. This is the caption and this is the variable. Okay. Temperature here you can change it to nhiệt độ if you want. See advanced setting for more details. Maybe you don't need to display this hint anymore. You can delete it. Okay, you can apply change to see what we have. Yeah. Everything is in Vietnamese. 2, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is located in the advanced options. And if you want to display more, because in this UI we link to the longitude, latitude, temperature, and also the humidity. You want to display also the humidity and the tooltip of the stations. You can copy this this line. Yeah, this is a tag, HTML tag. Yeah, you can copy from B to BR. Yeah, place it after that, and you change it to like độ ẩm. So please also change the key you want to link to humidity. The unit of this one is %. And you apply it for the change. If you want to change the demo device, you can change it here. Entity name, it is here. Thông tin chi tiết, for instance. When we click send, so we have some information here. Okay. Yeah, I hope everything is okay at your side. So for a map, of course, you can create more device, right? You can create more device. You display many markers on a map. Yeah, this is also possible. And we can confirm everything. So right now, this is the UI we have. So imagine that if you plot your UI in a very big screen, it is also very nice. You can go again to your dashboard, and you have the public link of your dashboard, and you can share the link to your friend, and this is a part of your report. Okay, so this is the dashboard we have, and this is the public link. Yeah. I can copy the link, and you can try to see it alone. Yeah. So this is the UI you have. Okay, so not so bad. Yeah, we can. I try to restart my gateway to bring everything to the default value, and for every 10 seconds, these values they are updated. Yeah, it is okay, I think. Okay, so this is also the target of your first lab. Yeah, and you're gonna have one extra point for this one. I forgot that. The extra point I suggested before, but if you have any idea to improve your work, you can present in your report, and I will check it. Okay. Okay, so I hope that everything is fine for you, and this is the manual for the lab, what you need to finish for the first lab, and you have around 2 weeks. Yeah, but I hope that you can finish it very soon. Yeah, because I think everything is simple for you. So like in this lab, there is no problem from your side. So I hope that everything is okay. But for some students, if you are not ready and if you are not really set up a Python editor at your side, you have to work more. Otherwise, you're gonna late for the first lab, and there is no chance for you to continue for the second lab. So please remember, we have the deadline for every labs, and it is very quick. I'm gonna have some online sections, and I'm gonna post the information in the group. So if you have any issue when you work with the server and the dashboard, you can try to discuss with me immediately. Yeah, because I would like the first lab is very smooth and all the students you can finish the first lab. Okay, so we're gonna have 5 basic requirements for the first lab. You can follow in the implementation part. Yeah, create an account and a device. Okay, I have reference videos for you, and it is in Vietnamese. So sorry, I have no time to make an English versions, but because this one is used for also another class. Okay, so please wait me a second. I need to answer an email, and it is very emergency. Okay, so we can continue, and sorry for the delay because there are two students, a little bit in emergency for the final exam, and I need to answer to the faculty. Okay, so in the first step, maybe it is already done for most of the students here. You have the account and you have your device. And okay, so for the second step, you need to work a little bit here. I need you to create a GitHub account and upload your source code to the GitHub and provide the link of your source code. Okay, so this is very, very important in the second step because we have TA to check your source code. Even the source code is almost the same, but I need that you upload to your account because in the future you have to use GitHub to manage to control the version of your source code. We don't accept that. You create a lot of source code on your PC, and whenever you want to demo something, you need to open your project again. So in the future, you have to use something to control the version of your source code. Whenever we need to switch to another source code, you just need to switch to another commit or another branch in your GitHub. So please remember, create a GitHub account and try to use the GitHub to manage the version of your source code. It is mandatory. Okay. This is the second step you have to remember. Simple ThingsBoard dashboard. Okay, they are easy, and there is a video here. You can follow or not, but I guess that everything is ready on your site right now for this step. Okay, some advanced UI in your ThingsBoard. You can create whatever you want. You can use the analog gauge or digital gauge, or you use another one, whatever you want. But at least two different UI are required in this step, and you provide for me the link of your dashboard, similar to the link I presented here. Okay, so this is the link of your dashboard. It is a little different for the token at the end, but you have to provide your link here. Add a map to your dashboard. It is very easy right now because I guess you already have it. And if you add a map, I can check also from this link in this step. Okay, for some extra point. So right now we fixed the longitude and the latitude. Sorry, we fixed the longitude and the latitude of the device. But you can implement some source code on your PC to get the current positions of your laptop. You can do this. Okay, so please research on Google how to get the GPS information in Python, and you have everything. Okay, and you update the value to the server dynamically every 10 seconds, for instance. So if you run your Python and you move on the script, so please very careful when you bring your laptop to the script. You're gonna see that position is updated dynamically on your map, and it is more nicely for your server, for the dashboard of your server. And this is one extra point for you. So if you have any idea, not really this one, you can propose. But when you work in this extra point, so please explain a little bit details for your jobs. So it is going to be easy for me to evaluate for your extra point. For instance, if you work in this one, you need to explain the library you use, some measures code to get the value of the longitude and latitude. And finally, you can propose the link to your GitHub, but you need to explain a little bit in your report. Okay, so the report is very simple. We just have one text file and a logo for the header and at the first page of the report, and you have to use LaTeX editor to work with the report. If you submit to me a report which is generated by Microsoft Word, this is not accepted. Yeah, sorry for that, but it is mandatory that you have to use the LaTeX editor to work with the report. I'm not happy if you submit for me a report generated from Word, because the format is not really nice. And for the future, for your thesis report, you have to use the LaTeX. And I think this is the mandatory from the first year. But previous semester, there are some students, they submit to me a report in Microsoft Word, and it is very poor, very poor. So please use Overleaf. It is very simple to use. You just log into this website by your Google account, and then you create a new project, you upload everything to the project, and you generate a report very quick. You can ask your friend. Okay, very easy to use LaTeX editor, and right now it is online. You don't need to install anything. Okay, so this is the first lab. Yeah, if you have any questions, you can ask. This report, the LaTeX source is uploaded to your e-learning and also in Google Drive. You can check. And I hope you can finish it very quick. Just, I guess that around 3 hours to work with this report maximum. Yeah, for some student you are ready, I think just 1 hour is enough for you. If you want to have some extra point, maybe 1 more hour. But yeah, this is the first report. Okay, so I can show you again where you can take the link of your dashboard. So whenever you work, when you have any problem, you can raise in a group, and I'm going to try to explain immediately. Okay, so this is your account, right? Yeah, you go to the dashboard. Yeah, and you're going to have a list. Yeah, a list of many dashboards. They are supported from ThingsBoard, and this is your all. You click to any white space in this row, the row of your dashboard. You click whatever in a white space, and you have a public link. You click on this one to copy the link, and you can share in your report. Okay, and repeat again. You go to the dashboard, click on any white space on your dashboard. You have the button to copy your link. You can check your link in a browser. You copy and you open a browser. You check it before you can send the link to the report, or you can check it with your friend. It is okay. So in the future, if we want to create an application on a mobile phone, we need to cut and display just this part of the dashboard, and we remove this one, and we hard code for the link, and everything is very nice. And immediately you have a UI on your smartphone. But this is very simple. In the future, we want to make a very advanced mobile app with Unity 3D. Okay, but the first step, it is very simple. Is it okay?